What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Yankees Avenue Show. As usual, I'm Patrick Hennessy. That's Dan Rourke. Dan, give him the news, bro.
All right, I'll give him the news. Aaron Judge, 360 million over 9 years. Never a fucking doubt, bro. Never a doubt. Nah, I'll be honest with you. I was tweaking yesterday. I really was. Whether it was the phony John Heyman report, which he should just retire, by the way. For those who weren't on Twitter yesterday, John Heyman reported that Judge was going to the Giants. Arson Judge at that. Arson Judge was going to the Giants. Later put out a retraction, not happening. And then we find out this morning, 9 years, $360 million. And you know what the best part of it all is? Dude, apparently he had higher offers and he turned them down.
Yeah.
Want to know why? Because he wanted to be a Yankee. Turns out being a lifelong Yankee means something, bro. How about it, huh? For all those
Yeah.
fucking Giant fans in my mention, because I posted that picture, I'll throw it up in the B-roll up here of, Jeter, Ruth, Mantle, DiMaggio all in a room. And I was like, you really think Judge is going to turn this down, being a lifelong legacy Yankee, to go play in fucking San Francisco? And they were all like, history of the Yankees means nothing. Giants are a historical organization in their own right. Well, guess what, motherfucker? You guys offered him more, and he still chose to stay with us. And let's announce that captain patch today. I want the press conference today, and I want him named captain today, Pat.
Yeah.
I'm
No, I
hyped.
think the captain thing has to happen within the next couple days,
Mm-hmm.
within a week, I would say. Because now that you're signing Judge to a 9-year deal, he's a Yankee for life. And I mean, he's gonna go down with the greats. We had this whole conversation a couple weeks ago, and I was like, yo, I can't say he's gonna go down with the greats now because he's not a Yankee for life. Now that he's a Yankee for life, he's most likely gonna go down with the greats. And I think it's gonna be dope as hell once he's named captain. But Dan, I will say, and I'm not retracting these statements whatsoever. When we
I know.
found out for a very brief period, that Aaron Judge was a Giant yesterday, I went through a whirlwind of emotions. I went through my whole fuck Aaron Judge phase. I was being like, yo, what are the Yankees gonna do now? And I think it was fair at the time. I really think it was fair at the time because at the time we thought he was a Giant for a brief 5-minute period. And I went through a whirlwind of emotions that I'm not taking back because at that time that was reality. You know what I mean? However though, I did have a little bit of Judge fatigue once we found out oh, he's not signing with the Giants. I was like, yo, at this point, what are we doing? You know?
Dude,
And
go on.
no, and I was gonna say, I started thinking to myself, I was like, yo, I started having these mental thoughts, yo, do I even want Aaron Judge as a Yankee? What's his future with the Yankees? Do we even have a chance at this point? Bro, it was an insane time yesterday.
Dude, no, it absolutely was. And I totally hear you on the whole fatigue thing. I was already kind of getting fatigued with it going into yesterday. And then, yeah, with the Heyman report and just how long it was taking, I really thought, me and you were FaceTime last night. I thought it was happening last night on Tuesday night. Didn't. I was just like, yo, what the hell? But, dude, I never wavered on whether or not I wanted Judge back. But I honestly, after the dreams I had last night, Pat, I don't know if I wanted to wake up this morning. Dude, it was insane. I'll just lay it all out there for you. I know it's just a dream, but it actually felt kind of important to me. So I've been thinking, how would I handle Aaron Judge leaving? That's a big part of my fucking life, dude.
Sure.
6 years of my life have been devoted to this dude, essentially. And I'm thinking, man, he's an athlete. I don't know him personally. Obviously, I can't cry. But, dude, in my dream last night, bro, it might as well have been real life. I was sobbing, bro, and I got all my emotions out in this dream. I was in my bedroom, my bedroom up in Hoboken, and I was just sobbing, thinking, what even are the Yankees anymore without Aaron Judge? Not even from the standpoint of, dude, biggest free agent in the market, and we were either outbid for him or we just didn't get him. That's not very Yankee-like. And two, it's what is our identity without Judge? Is it Stanton's the guy? Is it Cole's the guy? Which is fine if it were to be the case, but it's Judge is the guy. He is our guy. He's our legacy Yankee. He's our Babe Ruth, our Mickey Mantle, our Joe DiMaggio that we get to say that we watch, and nobody will ever be able to take that away from us. And I also was thinking too, man, it's if he did leave, it's then yeah, 62 doesn't really mean much at all. And where is his place in Yankee history? You know what I mean? So, and I'll tell you, dude, this is a whole other point that I'm going to get into now, but it's so obvious now that he's officially signed with the Yankees, 360 mil. Once the Yankees offered him that 213 million and Judge turned it down, and they didn't give him the offer that he thought was, I don't say respectable, but good enough for him to accept. It was so obvious to me that Judge was still set on being a Yankee. He's like, I want to be here, no doubt about it, but I'm going to milk every last fucking cent out of you now. And I think that makes total sense. You want to, it probably would have only taken him 250 mil to be signed last offseason for that extension. Yeah. They didn't give it to him, so he said, fuck you. And 360 mil later, I'm so glad that he got that, man. Honestly, although it would have been better for our payroll situation if he did accept that 213, I'm glad he got the 360 mil. He deserved it because in the end, bro, he's wearing pinstripes. He's a Yankee. He's going to be named captain.
Yeah, and I'm happy for him. Like, don't get me wrong. However, like, there's a huge question mark now, like what the Yankees do next, right?
Yeah,
Because, and
totally.
I think this is also like my first thoughts when I woke up to the news that Judge is a Yankee. My first thought was like, okay, but you still need to do more. Like the Kobe Bryant, like
Mm-hmm.
job's not finished, bro. Like you
Right.
might have brought back Aaron Judge, but still you're not a better team than you were last season. And like we could get all like excited. We could be like, yes, Aaron Judge is a Yankee for life. However, this means nothing if you do not utilize his prime correctly because this is a 9-year deal, right? We're under the assumption that that second half of the deal, Aaron Judge will obviously not be the same player, right? So
Right.
I think you have probably a 5-year max window. Five
Fair.
years. That's what you have of Aaron Judge's prime to sort of be going to be
Yeah.
waning out of his prime, but still going to be a good player, hopefully, where you have to surround him with the best team possible. And if the Yankees kind of sit back now and don't really do too much more, I'm going to be really disappointed because as of right now, they're a worse team than they were last year, right? Because Benintendi's still a free agent.
Yeah.
You lost Tyone. So you can arguably say right now that the Yankees are a worse team as of right now than they were last year. So I think you
I,
need to go out. You need to get a Brian Reynolds. I mean, either that or bring back Benintendi. You need to get Rodon. And if you're really feeling frisky, you go out and you get a Bogarts or a Correa. But more has to be done in order for me to be like truly happy about the Yankees going into next year.
dude, totally. You hit the nail on the head. And I think you have to make another free agent splash. And, I've been hyped about the rumors surrounding Rodon, who the Yankees are apparently very interested in. But man, like I'm kind of getting back to where I was going into this offseason when I made my blueprint. Dude, the offense really still needs an upgrade. The pitching, I
Yeah.
think, is good enough. I would love to see them go out and sign a Xander Bogarts, or I don't think they're going to sign a Carlos Correa, but I really think you need to splash big on another free agent bat. I really do, along with bringing in a Brian Reynolds. Because, yes, we still need a left fielder. We technically still need a shortstop. We don't know what the hell's good with DJ LeMahieu, so infielders are kind of like what was a kind of we had like a most surplus infielders, kind of a question mark at this point because you still don't really know, is Peraz going to be on the team next year? Is Volpe going to be ready to go on opening day? So yeah, dude, you're absolutely right. A 5-year window to where, dude, let's win one World Series. Like can we just
Yeah.
win one? Let's just get one goddamn World Series, and I don't care if it means it turns into a 2 to 3 year dry spell of not even making the playoffs afterwards. Dude, load up on this current window. Go out and sign a Bogarts or a Correa, and then if you can get Rodon on top of that as well, awesome. But yeah, dude, you're absolutely right. Job's not finished, and like this, I hope, and I don't think it does, but I hope House Steinbrenner knows like this doesn't get Yankee fans off his back. We're excited, but there's a lot more to be done here. And for all that talk that you were talking early on about how you have money to sign Judge and then some, you got to prove it now, bro, because like you said, the job is not finished.
Yeah. No, I think you described it. I think we both just, bro, hit the nail on the head there.
Dude,
What the
is
hell?
this a fucking good show or what, dude? The Yankees Avenue Show, bro, is fucking here.
But that's exactly what I'm saying, right? Like, obviously, we're happy about Judge, but for some reason, it's like I still feel like a missing piece inside of me. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yeah, I feel like it would feel a lot different if Judge wasn't a Yankee previously. Because now I just feel like we brought back our guy, right? So now it's
Mm.
like I want new toys to play with, bro.
Well,
I
I
want
know you
new
were getting a
pieces on
little
this team.
excited, bro, for the possibilities without Judge, which I
I
don't
was,
blame you
I,
for.
I
I don't
really
blame you
was,
for
I really
because
was
there really
only
would have been
because
some
it's like.
crazy. Yeah.
Yes, because I was really thinking about like what the Yankees could possibly do because now it's like I'm ecstatic about Judge coming back. I am, bro.
I
Like,
know.
but I do have like a little fear in my heart that now they're gonna be like a little bit more conservative this offseason than we would like them to be, just because they just handed out a $360 million contract,
Yeah.
and I think that like it's gonna be tough. I don't know, dude.
No, I hear you 100%. And like that's just kind of like the bed the Yankees have made for us to live with a little bit. Like they have given us reason to have PTSD when it comes to not going after the big fish. And I'm curious what like was said to Aaron Judge. I know how Summer said that one thing about being able to spend more than just on him, but I'm curious if Judge was like, yo, like go ahead and get some of these guys. Or like maybe he even wants some, not say, but like consolement on players Yankees may go after. So I'm completely excited right now. I am as optimistic as ever because dude, props to the Yankees. They did get this done. This was a big piece of this offseason.
Yeah,
Now, like we said, they just gotta, if the job's not done, build a team that's good enough to be in contention with the Astros. Because as we said in the previous episode, no matter what, the Yankees probably aren't going to be on paper as good as the Astros this year, but you got to close the gap as much as possible to where it's reasonable that we could beat them in an ALCS. Because that's a team to beat,
I
man,
agree.
no matter what. I mean, if we get past, I think if we get out of the American League, dude, like very plausible we end up World Series champions. I mean, that's very early to say that, but
And
yeah,
you know
dude,
what, bro? Like this is like my closing thoughts.
word
Aaron Judge is a fucking New York Yankee for life. I think that's
forever,
like the
man.
only
We
way to
got our
describe
guy.
it. He's the
We got our
captain,
guy.
right? However, when I look back to how I was feeling yesterday, contemplating to myself a reality, which is hit pretty well on
I was
TikTok, by the
sobbing
way.
in an alternate reality, but yes.
But an alternate reality where Judge is not a Yankee and the Yankees make a lot of different moves to replace him, all of those moves can realistically still happen. And I think that's the biggest key of this whole thing
Mm,
here, right? Everything that I was thinking to myself, I was like, yo, if Judge doesn't come back, maybe you get Correa, Rodon, Reynolds, Bogart. Maybe you get all of them, right?
yeah.
Bro, you could still do that now, even with Judge. And I think that's the biggest fucking key, bro. I don't want to hear anything about like monetary constraints, bro. You're the New York Yankees. You
You don't
can
want
go out and
Jose
do
Quintana,
literally.
is what you're saying.
I don't want Jose Quintana, bro. I want some big friggin' fish, and you're the New York Yankees. There's no reason you can't do it. You already got Judge. Make some more power moves.
Dude, absolutely. And that inspires my closing thoughts. To leave you guys with this reason to be optimistic, I can almost guarantee, and this is obviously no insider information, I don't know shit, but just from, my hunch, just what should come, we are absolutely, I think, going to get one more free agent splash on top of Judge, and there will be some sort of big trade. Now, whether we love that trade or don't, I'm not so sure, but it will be on the level of if the Josh Donaldson IKF trade in terms of shock, I think, or just mere like this is something different. And that's something I'm excited for. One more free agent splash and one pretty damn big blockbuster trade. It's gonna, without a doubt, dude, it's gonna be an interesting next month or two. And the Yankees are off
Yeah.
to a good start getting it. Here, how about this, man? If you were to tell us that by December 7th we were gonna have Judge and Rizzo back, we'd be pretty stoked with the notion that more is to come. And if more is to come, dude, we're chilling.
Is there
Vibes are
more?
positive as hell today. Let's
Is
hope.
there more? I
Let's
guess
hope.
we'll see.
Dude, good ass episode today. That was one of the most fun ones we've had in a while, I feel like. Good vibes all around.
Beautiful
Good
vibes.
morning.
And you know what? I'm gonna be pissed off if like we missed anything, just because like, bro, like I feel like my brain hasn't even fully awoken yet. But
Dude, I
beautiful
was literally
episode.
fucking like punching myself in the shower this morning. Like, I better not fucking forget to say a goddamn thing. But I think we got it all out, man. I mean, also,
Wait, did we mention that Judge passed up on more money to
I
stay
said it in
with
the
the
beginning,
Yankees?
but we didn't really
Okay,
touch on
cool.
all that much. I mean, that's awesome, dude. It really, really is, especially when, dude, the whole conversation was being a
I think
lifelong
that's the biggest
Yankee
part of the whole
isn't,
thing.
it's huge. It's huge, dude, because the whole time it's Judge wants to go to San Francisco. Being a lifelong Yankee doesn't mean anything anymore. Well, turns out that's not the case. It absolutely still means something. And it's
Yeah.
cool that like it wasn't just about money, which would have been fine if it was. Like if Judge wanted to take the top dollar, totally fair. Dude, you're a free agent. Get your bag. But it did also come down to the fact that he wanted to be a Yankee. He wanted to be here, man. He didn't want to go anywhere else, which is just so
He was
awesome. Let's
never
get out
going
of here
anywhere
though,
else,
because
bro.
I have a meeting apparently in 3 minutes. Bad fucking timing. But all right, yo, Pat, good talking to you, my friend. True Hennessy, whatever your fucking, what is your socials again? We gotta start doing that, by the way. I always
True
forget.
Hennessy on Instagram, on Hinch Patrick on Twitter.
Word. Dan on Rourke on Instagram, Twitter as well, and then of course Yankees Avenue. We'll see you guys next time. Aaron Judge, Yankee for life. Name him captain 2 fucking day, bro. 2 day. See you guys next time. Let's go, Yankees.